Hi everyone, welcome to the introductory edition of Inside Hunter's Studio. My name is Phil, or if you happen to be a Second Lifer or have joined the online community of Second Life, you may know me as Hunter Corina, where I do live concerts and appearances, and this is actually where I do it from. So whenever I'm playing in Second Life, this is where I'm broadcasting everything from, and this is where the music's being made. This first edition is basically nothing more than a table of contents for the tutorials that we have coming up, and also an equipment list of the things that we'll be using. Now, your equipment does not have to match mine. That's the beautiful thing about Midi, which stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. You can have any digital MIDI keyboard or analog MIDI keyboard, and as long as you have something else to connect it to, or you just want to hook it up to sequencing software, then you'll be fine. Let's go through a quick equipment list here so you can see what it is I'm using here in the studio. This first keyboard here to the left is a Kurzweil K2500X. That's my main composing keyboard. And then over here, this rack that you see of keyboards, the very top one is a Roland SH201. Just below that, the red colored one, is a Korg Karma, lots of fun. The tiny one below that is a Korg Micro Korg vocoder, and then just below that is a Sequential Circuits Prophet 2000 digital sampler. To the right of that, which you can't see very well, is a Korg D3200 digital studio recorder, a 32 track. Over here on the guitars wall, when we get into using actual stringed instruments, to the left there, the wood colored one, is a Les Paul studio guitar. The guitar in the center is a Eric Clapton Stratocaster, and then the acoustic to the right is an Ovation. And then down just below that you can see my drum set, which is a set of V drums. It's all digital and wonderful drum set to use, and the nice thing about them is the neighbors don't complain, because if you don't want anyone to hear, they won't. So, the different lessons that we're going to be going through, the tutorials, the first one is going to be how to create a MIDI studio, as far as hooking up MIDI and understanding how to hook it up. The second one is going to be MIDI compositions, and you don't have to have the same software I use. I use Cakewalk. You can use anything you want, Cubase or whatever. All MIDI software does the exact same thing, trust me. It's universal, just different names, and they look different on the screen. After that, we're going to get into composition, to where you're actually creating songs and sequencing them, and learning how to edit mistakes and add things to it that you may have left out, and so on. So that's what we're going to be handling here, and I really appreciate you stopping by. I look forward to you joining us, and see you soon. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.